Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 103 of Humanity versus Insanity, the Crane Report. And before I go any further, I just want to acknowledge the phenomenal emails and inbox messages on Facebook that I've received over the last 2 days asking, where's the live streams? I didn't think anyone would miss it. Gosh, it's only been a few days, and I did say last Thursday that I was going to take a break over Easter and perhaps beyond into this week. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. with the live stream updates, and we'll endeavour to continue them on a daily basis through next week and beyond. And because I'm doing the live streams, I'm not going to be doing an episode of Fracking Nightmare tonight. So we will have a slightly extended episode of Humanity versus Insanity. And as you will see, even an extended version just isn't enough to cover the subject matter that we're going to address tonight. But before then, just a mention about AV9, because we are now a little over 4 weeks. In fact, it'll be 4 weeks tomorrow that we will kick off with AV9. And, because of events that are occurring and synchronistically, the speakers that we have lined up for AV9 will be addressing very much the current geopolitical arena and the issues that are certainly going to have a significant impact on how things unfold over the next year and beyond. So here's the Rogues Gallery, and I have received some comments about the apparent lack of female speakers, and I can assure you that's not through lack of trying, but I'm really pleased to announce that Dilyana Gatansheva, the outstanding Bulgarian investigative journalist, has agreed to speak at AV9. And those who attended AV8 and those who have seen the video will remember the tremendous presentation delivered by Olsi Yazexi, the Albanian journalist, and his outstanding presentation on Blair and Soros and how they literally asset strip countries. With Dilyana, her claim to fame, if you like, is that she blew the whistle on the Silk Air arms trade, where British, American, Israeli armaments were being smuggled to IS from the former Soviet satellite states, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, Georgia, etc. And more recently, and somewhat synchronistically, she has published an article exposing the web of Pentagon Porton Down Israeli bioweapons laboratories that are once again located in these former Soviet states. So her presentation, of course, is going to be extremely pertinent at this particular juncture. Other than that, all the information on the speakers, and you can see there is one silhouette there, and we do have a speaker who's going to be addressing the persecution of those who have the audacity to produce alternative cancer treatments to the orthodoxy of chemo and radiotherapy. But his identity will be revealed at the event. Anyway, there are just 8 rooms remaining at the Horwood House Hotel, and obviously they are available on a first come first served basis. I anticipate that there will be ultimately a few more than 8, as some people who booked their tickets at the event last year have still to reserve their rooms. And despite all my efforts, if they haven't actually contacted me or reserved their rooms sort of by, well, roughly about probably the end of next week, then I will be releasing those rooms to other people who wish to attend. So, my guest tonight is also actually going to be an addition to AV9. And the subject tonight is going to be the 5G rollout, or the intended 5G rollout. And in particular, we'll be talking about the issue of 5G and the horrendous culling of 17,500 trees in Sheffield. But this is an issue that I've been watching for some months and had certainly suspected that there was a link between the tree culling and 5G. But I knew I just needed another piece of the jigsaw before I actually went public with my concerns. And I was given that opportunity when on Sunday, the 18th of March, there was an article in The Sun on Sunday discussing the problems of trees affecting 5G signals. And so the following day, on my 8:30 a.m. live stream, I broached that subject for the first time. And I'm just going to show you a 2-minute clip of that morning's live stream from 3 weeks ago. Well, good morning. This is Ian R. Crane. It's the morning of Monday, the 19th of March, 2018. It's starting to become increasingly evident that, obviously fracking is simply the thin end of a very fat wedge. And some 20 odd miles away from where I'm standing right now, the city of Sheffield is under assault by a local authority and the contractor that they have employed to decimate the city's trees. Now, I'm sure that everyone watching this has been sort of following this and seen the local resistance and the brutal behaviour of the security personnel employed by the contractor, while the police simply watch from a distance. Well, South Yorkshire police, don't have a great track record, do they? And unfortunately, that seems to be continuing as they just ignore what's occurring literally in front of their eyes. Well, people have asked the question, why are these trees being felled when it's clear that the majority of the trees that are being felled are healthy? There's not a problem with them, there's no evidence of disease, yet whole streets are having their trees removed. Well, finally, the British media this weekend has stated, not directly, but has stated and given an indication as to the reason that Sheffield's trees are being removed. And a number of people have made this observation previously, but it's been dismissed as rampant conspiracy. But now it's formally acknowledged that the reason that trees are being removed, not just in Sheffield in the UK, but in cities right across the US, is because of the impact that the foliage has on 5G Wi-Fi signals. Well, that broadcast was the first of a few that week where I mentioned 5G. And I have to say that the reaction was somewhat mixed. It consisted of those people who absolutely were supportive and endorsing what I was saying and confirmed that they had actually had exactly the same concerns. There were others, of course, who demanded to see the evidence. But then there was the more concerning group who were just dismissive of it to the point of saying, this is just a conspiracy theory. Well, I subsequently discovered that actually I wasn't the first one to be on the receiving end of that accusation. And my guest tonight certainly experienced that. And so it is with great pleasure that I welcome Mark Steele. And in fact, it was about a week or so after I delivered that morning monologue on the 19th of March that Mark contacted me literally about 2 minutes before I was due to start a live stream on that particular morning. So I had to say to him, look, I'll call you back in an hour. And then we had about a 45-minute discussion. And Mark, that was rather enlightening. But what was it that led you to make the contact with me?
Well, I'd actually seen the video, Ian, and was very interested that there was some other media outlet and people speaking about the 5G issue in Sheffield. We'd actually contacted Stag Group.
Who's we, Mark? Who are you referring to when you say we?
Well, there's a few of us. Let's give you a little bit of background into who I am. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at a company called Review, and we developed a waveguide in a motorsports helmet. And the reason why we put that waveguide, it was for head-up display systems. In my backgrounds, I've been in research and development for well over 30 years now. In fact, all of my background is based in product development and in, secret nuclear facilities, weapon systems, weapon sight systems, etc., etc. And I'm an inventor. I invent things, and I had this invention to put an optical head-up display system in an article of headgear. And on doing the development, we all know product developments, you have to have a bit of an understanding of what you're playing with. And obviously optical radiation is a known hazard. Consequently, the waveguide, the invention, was built in a way to reduce the optical radiation hazard. Now, we were very successful for the first few years, and the business come under a major attack from some rogue operators in one of the largest technology companies in the world. It was pretty bizarre, and we couldn't understand why. However, on inspection of their competing products, I realised that what they were carrying out, at first I thought they were absolute geniuses, because obviously optical radiation, being a known hazard, very, very risky parts of that particular spectrum. And what you most certainly don't want to do is pour optical radiation into a person's eyes. It's the reason why eyes are on the back of your head.
So, Mark, you've given us a slide here on this head-up display. So maybe you can talk through what your concerns were with this picture on the screen.
Well, that picture on the screen, what that picture shows you, 560, round about 560 nanometers frequency waveform entering that pilot's eye. Now, that's the less biologically hazardous part of the spectrum in light. All right. So you can use those weapon sight systems, but only for short periods of time. What you most certainly wouldn't do is develop a head-up display system with a full spectrum device and use it in this way as a retinal display. Because some of those other light frequencies are extremely problematic to a person's retina. Now, the whole invention, I thought I'd come up with the greatest thing since sliced bread, because obviously this waveguide that I'd invented reduced the optical radiation hazard and allowed full spectrum. Well, as you can imagine, from a surgical perspective, there'd be no point having a head-up display system as a surgeon only seeing green, because you wouldn't actually be able to differentiate between organs and blood and things like that. And we decided to test it in a motorsports helmet, probably the most robust, because obviously the hope was that there was some military applications, etc., etc. And like I said, we come under this attack, and I was actually appalled when at first I thought there was some genius going on, because this competing product was an optical radiation projector, where it was basically focused optical radiation directly on the retina, as you see with that picture in front of you. However, this was full spectrum. And I thought, these guys are absolute geniuses, because I don't know how they'd actually done something to take out, let's say, the optical radiation hazard in that spectrum using full spectrum projected onto the eye. Then I spoke to a chap in Tokyo who had actually purchased one of these products. And he contacted me and he said, I got to bed, got back out of the city, went to the hotel room, and I ended up with a residual image left on my retina for 2 hours. So I thought, well, does he really know how dangerous that is? Because the military do. And the reason why the military use weapon sight systems, normally green, is because of the part of the spectrum that's less biologically hazardous to a human's eye. So I not only found out that this particular device was hazardous. I mean, some of these technologies coming out of America, they call them killer tech. I'm sure that's a very, very apt name when you know how they actually really operate. And that basically takes us to 5G. Because there's been a paradigm shift. I mean, my background's in oil and gas. And obviously, as you know, Ian, I mean, you're from the oil and gas industry also. You have a pitch of the Piper Alpha. This was a poor design. And, it was a timely reminder to everyone about how things can go catastrophically wrong if in the event, standards aren't adhered to, somebody goes basically off the reservation and does something, and all of a sudden you've got a catastrophic event. So, the world of engineering and product development is actually all standardized. So, British standards, ICNI, IEEE standards, all these standards are there to guide product development people on the right track. Because obviously in the past, lots of people make mistakes. We tweak the standards a little bit and everybody tries to adhere to them. This really takes us to 5G because we started looking at a number of these different products, and I was actually contacted by a professor in the USA who had some extremely worrisome concerns about the antenna on this competing business's headset. And what he showed was the antenna being strapped to your head. The antenna in your normal mobile phone, and it's if that was up against your head, your mobile phone up against your head, feels the current FCC standards for the radiation impact from the microwaves. And it says in all of the smartphones, in the very, very small print, not many people know this, but you should keep that phone at distance from your body. In fact, it tells you to keep it away from your skin. And the radiation drops off significantly. It only has to be an inch away from the regulatory standards FCC. And what this professor had done some work on this particular competing headset, and he had shown that the microwave radiation transmitter, the telecoms transmitter, the antenna, it was actually built into the headset. So the headset was on your head all the time, and it was directly up against a person's head. He was extremely concerned, and I contacted this chap because obviously my expertise is more in the terahertz range in the visible light spectrum. And I contacted this chap and I said, I understand your concerns about the microwave radiation and the impact of having an antenna strapped to someone's head. I said, however, what's really dangerous is pouring optical radiation into a person's eye. Obviously, this guy was a scientist and hadn't really understood the implications of optical radiation. However, that then led me to start looking at quite a number of products which basically were coming to market without being fully risk assessed. And like the Piper Alpha story, when you don't actually either have standards or have a basis of a standard on a product that you're shipping out to the general public, then you can see how things can go catastrophically awry, let's say.
Well, we've seen this, of course, Mark, with fracking, because where fracking has been introduced in the US, in Canada, in Australia in particular, but as we also saw last year at AV8 in Olsi Yazeksi's presentation, also in Albania. And basically, it's an industry that's been going for about 20 years now, and they still haven't managed to establish a process that is completely safe. And here it's a classic example of what you're saying here, is that the corporations are so desperate to start generating a revenue stream that they literally ride roughshod or blag about the regulations, which is what's going on in the UK right now, or blag about the safety of the technology.
Well, that's exactly it. It's a paradigm shift. We've moved away from, the nuclear industry, the oil and gas industry. We're extremely conservative about product development. You have to be very careful because you're working in hazardous conditions, and consequently, a great deal of care has to be taken. What we'd actually understood from a number of these technologies that were basically being sold around the world, they have not had any risk assessment. There's no long-term assessment for the particular hazard, either be a part of the electromagnetic radiation spectrum, either microwave radiation or optical radiation. And like I said, our first let's say, task in relation to the head-up display system and the waveguide that we developed was to mitigate the risk of optical radiation. It was just a natural sort of process, whether it was because I'd worked in the nuclear industry or the oil and gas industry, where the first port of call, assess what's actually out there, do a sort of an assessment of a product, and then play devil's advocate to try and work out what potentially can go wrong, in also in regard to the current regulatory standards, etc. And this just, as far as I was aware, this just wasn't being carried out. And not only was it not being carried out, the regulatory bodies have turned a blind eye. And not only, the absolutely outrageous scientific, I don't call them scientists, these are people who have certificates that hang on the walls. And it says that they're able to do something. Well, I don't believe that, because certificates on walls don't make scientists. And these formal educated people don't make scientists. The ICNIRP guidelines that they are not a mandatory prescription for safety. In fact, Professor Paolo Vecchi, who was the head of ICNIRP in 2008, what he said about the exposure guidelines from these microwave radiation transmitters, he said what they are not mandatory prescriptions for safety. They are not the last word on the issue, and they are not defensive walls for industry or others. But unfortunately, that is exactly what they have become. They've been used as defensive walls against the very many published scientific papers that show that non-ionizing radiation is a significant risk to biology, human beings, small living insects, etc., at non-thermal values. And this is just unbelievable. How can you get science? Like I said, science is about understanding the whole amount on a particular subject, and then so you've got to be able to have an open view and be able to take into consideration all of the available evidence. And unfortunately, the WHO, ICNIRP, PHE, Protection Health England, that should have Protection Health England joke attached to it. And the reason for that, they do not take into consideration the thousands of published peer-reviewed research papers that show that non-thermal radiation levels from these transmitters cause significant biological, neurological harm. And unfortunately for these institutions, the epidemiological data is catching up with them. So we were seeing last year alone, £99 billion the NHS paid out, crippling the NHS for mental health. Everybody talks about mental health issues. I always refer to, because like I said before, my expertise is in the terahertz range and microwave radiation. The guy I cite all the time, Professor Martin L. Pal. Martin L. Pal shows significant neurological damage at non-thermal value levels. So the 5G story, we've already got an issue with these unproven, untested, where we've got technologies where there is absolutely no long-term studies to show that these devices are safe. None. No long-term studies. The long-term studies that have been carried out, the NTP study where they've tested it, this is actually Class A radiation. Latest, there's a 10-year published study there, and it just came out lately a couple of weeks ago. Class A radiation. The WHO are sitting on their hands. These people, I don't know what's happened to these organisations, but as far as I'm aware, they're not scientists. You cannot call yourself a scientist in any way, shape, or form if you can't evaluate the full body of research that's out there.
But isn't the problem, Mark, that a lot of these public bodies are effectively revolving door organisations for people coming to the sort of tail end of their career in government or in the corporations, or even they're seconded from the corporations. And so when you've got academia, which is compromised because it's getting so much of its funding from the corporatocracy, and so consequently, what's happening, it would seem, is that the corporations, in collusion with these public health bodies and these pseudo-engineering bodies that are set up to convince a gullible public that everything meets the appropriate safety requirements, and then obviously government or political puppets that are one way or another on the payroll or promised an opportunity to get on the payroll when they leave politics. And so consequently, the corporations are simply rolling out this stuff with literally total disdain and disregard for any negative health impact that it has on, well, not just human life, but any life.
That's exactly the case. In fact, it goes a little bit further than that. I would implicate the data gathering intelligence agencies who rely on a lot of this equipment to interrogate, to gather data, and this is another. It's an added, let's say, issue to all those issues you just cited, and going back to the 5G issue, we have in my locality, our local authority have rolled out 31,875. But let me define 5G for you at first, because a lot of people are still confused. A lot of experts out there extremely confused. But here's what 5G really is. 5G is more. It's more 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. And where 5G becomes extremely interesting and far more hazardous than the 3G, 4G, which we're seeing this appalling epidemiological data now pouring out on the mainstream pages. However, they're not attributing it to this, but that's most certainly one of the major causal factors. The 5G system uses very, very sophisticated antenna systems, basically battlefield interrogation equipment, where they can interrogate their environment, they can gather far more data. We're talking about, radar systems that can look through concrete walls. I've got 3D mapping antenna outside my home. My local authority have fitted 31,875, what they call a control management system. It's nothing of the sort. It's masquerading as a control management system. The manufacturer said it's a control management system, but it's actually not. It's a 5G phased array system, which, unfortunately, because obviously encryption's not the best thing today, weapon, as reported in Bloomberg only 2 or 3 weeks ago, because the South Koreans are using a 5G phased array system there to attack porcine wild boar in the jungle. Now, I don't know if somebody was telegraphing to someone. However, as you'll know, or anyone who doesn't know the weapons business, testing weapons on porcine are very much like humans, so if you shoot them with things, you can chop them up and have a look inside and see how much damage that your hollow point 9 millimeters actually done. Or if you blast them with some sophisticated microwave radiation weapon, you can also chop them up and see how much damage that's actually been done. So I don't know if someone in South Korea was actually telegraphing to someone, but most certainly these phased array systems, which are radar, basically, the radar systems on the front of battleships, front of tanks, used in battlefield, we're actually having them rolled out as control management systems, 5G they call it, I think, here, across the UK, without any buy or leave, any public consultation. In fact, like I said, we had 31,875 of these transmitters. It's a neural 5G network. It's not fully operational. I do believe that it has been used already nefariously, and I say that because the transmitter, the closest transmitter to me, some 15 meters. And obviously the talk point to point, so depending on where you can get between the waveform, it can be a little bit more problematic. However, I have two neighbours where the transmitters, these are situated on top of their street lights. They're a small antenna, about 4 or 5 inches long. They don't look very dangerous. Believe you me, they are extremely dangerous. And two of my neighbours knocked on the door, one in particular knocked on the door and said, "Mark, since they put these lights in, I'm bleeding from the nose at night." And I said, "Well, the lights can't do that. Most certainly can't do that." I said, "What I suggest you do, get some blackout blinds, because lights can be problematic, and you may have been thrashing about, etc." And I discussed this issue about this lady to another neighbour, who then admitted that her nose was also bleeding. Inexplicably, because she'd never had a nosebleed in her life. They'd only developed these nosebleeds since these lights had been installed. And there is a biological mechanism that microwave radiation can cause nosebleeds. So what I did, I took a meter from work, took it to this lady's home, and I measured the radiation in her bedroom from this transmitter. It was 1200 millivolts. Now, at the time, I didn't think anybody would be stupid enough to fit a telecoms transmission device to. I didn't know it was 5G at this time. I didn't think anyone would be stupid enough to fit any telecoms transmitter to an LED streetlight. Because my mind went immediately to flying insects, anything that's attracted to the light, any passing pollinators, and especially at 1200 millivolts, I think it was about 8 or 9 meters from this mast in this lady's bedroom, pretty high. And obviously radiation drops off significantly over distance. So I sent an FY to the local authority. They were pretty evasive, and I spoke to them about that. But I did actually get the data, and lo and behold, they've got a 25 milliwatt transmitter on top of these LED streetlights, 31,875. Now, the council tell me that these transmitters are in fact control management system. Now that's pretty interesting, because if you want to control your lighting system, what you would normally do is use a system called Powerline. I think it was developed by Osram. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I do believe it was Osram that developed that technology. It's secure, it's safe, doesn't cost any money, and why would you want to put a telecoms transmitter emitting 25 milliwatt radiation as a control management system? And to put that into context to lay people, if anyone's listening, a 1 milliwatt transmitter is the maximum I can expose a 200-pound meal to. This is a 25 milliwatt transmitter on the top of an LED streetlight. So I immediately realised that this would be an annihilation event to small flying insects, etc.
Would that partially perhaps explain why it is that we don't see any aphids on the windscreens of vehicles anymore?
It's without a doubt, Ian. This telecoms, these microwave radiation emitters, will annihilate smaller bodied animals. In fact, and this is another very interesting piece of information. I actually got the opportunity to go and speak at Gateshead Council. I suggest everybody to watch it. It's on YouTube. Mark Steele at Gateshead Council. Part 1 is extremely important. In part 1, Councillor McElroy, in reply to my concerns and first question, states clearly that the head of dosimetry at PHE has stated that Mark Steele's assumption that microwave radiation has a more deleterious effect on small flying insects, small birds, small animals, small children, the unborn, is not based in science. Now, that's pretty interesting because basically Mark Steele's assumption, unfortunately, for Gateshead Council and this was the head of dosimetry at PHE, the basic physical law. And it's the reason why a £1 chicken takes less time to cook than a £5 chicken, because basically microwave radiation is just energy. You pour it into a smaller body, so even a layperson would know that. Now, what's really interesting, why would the head of dosimetry make such an outrageous statement? And not only an outrageous statement, something that is totally it's just incredible. And if you see this picture, the next picture in on this is an image of a 5-year-old's head. The device on the, I think it's your left or your right. I'm not sure how the viewers are seeing this, but that's the same mobile device. It's the difference between an adult head and a 5-year-old's head. And as everybody will see, that device is emitting the same microwave radiation. However, the 5-year-old's head, that has a far more deleterious effect. Now, this is a document it's published by the IEEE. The IEEE are a very respected Standards Institute for Electronic Engineers. This is an institute who PHE themselves rely on for evidence, etc. So, as you can see, this is unbelievable how a scientist, now this couldn't have been a scientist. You know, I mean, you don't need to be a scientist to understand that that statement was absolutely incorrect. Now, I've actually asked Gateshead Council in a Freedom of Information who that scientist is, because obviously I'd like to take issue. I'd like to ring PHE and I'd like to ask them why the taxpayers of this country are employing people headed to a dosimetry who doesn't understand the basics of physics. And Gateshead Council have told me that that scientist will remain secret, even though they can make a statement that is so incorrect at a public hearing, you know, in that court, and make that statement, and they will remain secret. Now, I have 270 of the world's leading scientists who agree with me that this microwave radiation isn't exactly the safest thing in the world. And what's happened, we've ended up with all this technology that, in fact, shows significant problems to people. And then in the next slide, this is a slide here. It's the next one, Ian. Yeah, that's it there.
Mark, can I just stop you a second? Yeah, we're losing light on you. You're disappearing. I mean, I know you haven't got colour TV up in Newcastle yet, but oh, there we go. You have got electric light.
Yeah, I've got electric light though. Is that okay?
yeah, we can actually see you now. That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's not the one. Is that the one? Is that non-thermal neurological? Because
is that the one you're looking for?
Before that, Ian, yeah. The one, like, after.
That's the one. Non-thermal neurological impact shown, etc.
Yeah. This is a very well cited paper. Professor Martin L. Powell. I cite Martin all the time, and the reason for that, he He's extremely knowledgeable around microwave radiation impact. What he also shows is the deleterious effect on cells, biological cells, in non-thermal values. And his videos, he does a number of lectures on YouTube. I suggest everyone, don't take my word for it, do your own research in relation to this. And look up Martin Pal, look at the work that he's done. It's cited, it's published. It's a very, very well written piece of work. And what this shows, the non-thermal neurological impact, right, from non-thermal microwave radiation, right, well below the current international regulatory guidelines. Always remember that, only guidelines are used as a defensive wall by industry and others, even though there are significant numbers of published and respected papers showing harm well below the current guidelines. Now, the next paper, this is really interesting because obviously Martin's paper, I think about over a decade ago, the telecommunications industry said that these scientists, any scientist that said that, you know, there was any damage caused to humans, etc., wasn't borne out in science, wasn't, you know, a bit the same as the head of PHE's dosimetry. It's not valid, etc., etc. And what the telecoms industry basically said was, we don't see the evidence. Well, here's the epidemiological evidence. The epidemiological evidence that actually supports the science, actually supports the current science, and the very, very many worrying and growing number of scientific papers showing non-thermal biological effects. Here you'll see on the left-hand side, 68% increase, the appalling 68% increase in young girls, young women in particular, who are self-harming. Head size has a great deal to do with, you know, I'm pretty lucky, I've got a big head. This is absolutely serious and absolutely appalling. Young women, young children, neurological disorders. And obviously, we don't see that impact in any way, shape, or form in relation to, you know, people with larger head size. So really, the smoking gun's starting to look at what the real cause is.
Mark, I mean, what we've got is a situation here, obviously, where I mean, particularly young women. I mean, obviously, we've got a problem with youth walking around looking at their phone anyway. But, I mean, it's been a phenomena for as long as we've had mobile phones that the young women have walked around with their phone basically attached to their ear. And so from this research, it would seem pretty obvious that there is going to be a number of those women who would be extremely sensitive to that radiation and would therefore have some negative neurological effect. And, you know, what we're seeing a phenomenal increase in suicides in young men. So we're seeing self-harming in young women, suicides in young men. And then at the other end of the spectrum, you know, we're seeing this political emphasis on dementia. And in fact, I mean, obviously, because of my activities in the anti-fracking community, then I get somewhat up close and personal with the various police constabularies. And one of the common denominators on the side of their vans now is dementia friendly, whatever that might mean. Dementia friendly. And of course, I think it was 3 years ago that David Cameron started talking about the need to put a phenomenal level of funding into mental health, and particularly dealing with dementia. So call it a hunch, but it is looking as though whilst the government and these public health bodies and the corporations all claim that everything is safe, actually they know damn well it isn't. And of course, this actually sort of smacks of, you know, the 1996 Senate hearing when all the CEOs of the tobacco companies lined up and all sort of held up their hands and swore on oath that they had never seen any evidence that tobacco was responsible for causing lung cancer. But this, of course, whether you use a mobile phone or not, you are still walking around, and with 5G, you're going to be walking around in phased array.
Exactly. Well, the 5G, they've just 31,000 transmitters. This is I don't have Wi-Fi at home. I've got measurements in my bedrooms now upstairs up to 800 millivolts. That's not safe. I mean, from an international perspective, let's put the ICNIRP guidelines into perspective, and this is the guideline that everyone uses. These are cooking values. So what your government, what PHE are saying, and what all these what regulatory bodies said, as long as you're only cooking a little bit, then you're fine. Well, that's not the case. The science doesn't bear that out. You would have to ignore all of the published work on non-thermal microwave radiation hazard to be able to come to that view. And that is exactly what is going on. This is a crime. It is a crime scene. This is a crime against humanity. The dementia is now the biggest killer, overtaking heart disease for the first time in the UK. And it's not the only one. If you go to the next page, Ian, this shows another sort of smoking gun where we see this is a 38% increase in young women suffering from strokes. These are 18 to 33, I think it's 32 or 33-year-olds. That's the increase in women suffering stroke. Now think about not only the personal debilitating and tragedy of this, what about the burden on the economy, the economic burden on countries with a 38% increase? Now, what's really interesting here, from the same geolocation, same age group, they've seen a 15% increase in young men. Now, what that tells me, that's the smoking gun. What's the cause? Because microwave radiation, make no mistake about larger head size, is a protective factor in that. As you said before, which was really, really interesting and very, very good point there, by the way, the government are now talking about the NHS employing or keeping on nurses who suffer from dementia. Only the other day, the government are now looking at companies, businesses, having to take on a quota system for people suffering from autism. I mean, this is just, and like I said, read Martin Powell's papers. Anybody can watch his videos. Yes, they can be a little bit technical, but you can get up to speed over time. This shows the significant neurological hazard. We have never, ever been exposed to this type of pollution before, whether it be electric vehicles, whether it's autonomous vehicles, whether it's just smart cities. I mean, smart cities, 5G is going to increase multiples of billions of small antennas, RFID tags, smart devices, all talking to each other, all gathering data on people, but all at the same time increasing the power density, increasing the signal strength, etc., etc.
So basically, people in these cities are effectively walking around in a microwave oven. I mean, okay, obviously the power is less, so by definition, obviously it takes longer to cook. But I mean, that effectively, the longer that you spend within that intense microwave field, then obviously the greater the risk of neurological and, of course, biological damage.
That is exactly the case, Ian.
And by the way, Mark, I just want to add, one of the things that isn't well known is that in France, 3 years ago, Wi-Fi was banned in schools, nurseries and kindergartens and any educational institution that caters for children under the age of 6. Now, as far as I'm aware, France is unique in taking that step. But and I'm sure that there were moves to push for it to be banned in schools where children were over the age of 6, and ultimately a compromise was probably reached. But they are making an attempt to at least to try to protect their infants from this early life exposure, which of course we know, as we've seen from the slides you've shown already, with the 5-year-old, that the child or the developing physical vehicle, the developing neurological capacity is much more susceptible than the mature physical and neurological entity.
Well, I think when we get to that age, Ian, everybody's a bit of a dullard anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But no, yet in seriousness, no, you are 100% correct. Children are far more susceptible to this type of radiation, and obviously, like I said, the epidemiological data is supporting the science. This next image is this is an image of blood. There's 3 separate subjects. This is blood in vitro, and what this actually shows is the exposure to blood from smart meters. Smart meters have an emission antenna. This actually shows a number of different all deleterious effects to blood from exposure rates to microwave radiation. In fact, if people want to have a look at this, the 1815 Council of Europe resolution, basically the international courts have told governments, stop exposing your populations, children in particular, due to increases in brain tumours, other impacts on economies, etc. Stop exposing populations to these microwave radiation transmission devices. And we are rolling out 5G. The next slide. This is a really interesting slide where we have brain tumour rates here. Right? The most frequent form of cancer in the US in adolescents. This isn't a coincidence. We have a sick and disabled workforce. This increase in this type of radiation is not going to benefit the economy. The 99 billion that it's costing the NHS, this could cripple the NHS. It probably is crippling the NHS because, believe you me, the exposure from this type of radiation, this is the start of an epidemic. The article on the right-hand side, it was published in Reuters. I've actually got the full published paper. Miscarriage rates triple. Miscarriages go by 300% when women are exposed to microwave radiation. This is just normal Wi-Fi. This isn't the experimental waveforms from 5G. 5G's very experimental part of the spectrum. They're using experimental. We just do not know what the long-term detrimental health effects are going to be. It is a complete unknown and illegal. The Nuremberg Code is quite clear. Experimental technologies and experimenting with these type of technologies on the population is a humanitarian crime. And what's actually happened, Bristol University, believe it or not, rolled out a test bed of 5G. And in that test bed of 5G, they have seen inexplicable numbers of children committing suicide at that particular university. I don't know if you've seen it in the press, but this is just absolutely appalling. Now, here's some more evidence. These are all tied to exposure to microwave radiation. And yes, there will be other factors. We're not saying that there isn't. What I'm going to come on to is how this microwave radiation, as I believe, is the smoking gun behind this. Crohn's disease here. This is the increase in Crohn's disease. I think the number in the UK, we've estimated it had been somewhere around 10 billion. 300,000 people. So we're talking about people here who are experienced. This is a burden on business. So apart from the 99 billion cost to the NHS, let's talk about the cost of business. Trained people who lose their positions, 300,000 people are losing their jobs every year in the UK. I mean, can the economy really sustain this? Now, this next picture here, is, let's talk about encryption. Because obviously, these devices are for battlefield interrogation, can be used as phased array weapon systems, etc. We know how they work. I know how the mechanisms, and everybody out there also knows, or well, people that have my expertise know exactly how these devices actually work. But here we'll have a real problem. The encryption and security in the USA data gathering hard's been compromised, right, as well as the mainstream neural battlefield system. The image on the right-hand side, the USA are decentralizing their battlefield interrogation systems. These are their neural networks. Their command and control systems are decentralizing them because they've been hacked. Right? They've been hacked because some of the technical capabilities of adversaries have become such that they are no longer fit for purpose. The NSA's inner sanctum has already been attacked, as you can see on the other image. So the USA are decentralizing, and what we've decided to do, if you put down the next image in, we're centralizing everything in 5G. Now I hope everyone can see that image. 5G is most certainly the Trojan horse to the economy, the Trojan horse to our security. It's most certainly a Trojan horse to humanity, etc. It's for data gathering. The data gathering unlawfully from businesses. You can 3D map homes, like I said before. It can be used to target people, individuals. Democracy, let's just give you a little bit of a bit of sense here, because obviously there'll be some judges out there, there's some barristers, no doubt, that are listening to this. You're actually working on a quite interesting case. Somebody wants to subdue you, attack you. If you've got the neural network that Gateshead Council have illegally and covertly rolled out, which they have over here in the northeast, then that can facilitate that particular type of attack.
But Mark, this is again, it's Technocracy Inc., which was published in 1932. I have referenced this document so many times over the last decade. But Technocracy Inc. was written by Marion King Hubbard and Howard Scott in 1932, and this document was at the time regarded as sort of a vision of the future, but it wasn't a vision, it was a blueprint. And Zbigniew Brzezinski in particular, in writing Between Two Ages, the Technotronic Era, which he wrote in 1969, published in 1970. But this document and Brzezinski's book describe exactly what is occurring here. And one of the quotes that I have often tried to draw people's attention to in Between Two Ages is Brzezinski talks about the forthcoming time when a technocratic elite, not constrained by traditional liberal values, will basically do whatever it is they feel they are able to do to maintain their control, their absolute control over humanity. And this is exactly what's occurring here. And just as 1984, in my opinion, was written by Eric Blair, George Orwell, but it was written as a warning, because I believe that Eric Blair had read the Technocracy Inc. document and wrote 1984 as a warning against this totalitarian, technocratic agenda. And, Brzezinski's book, Between Two Ages, which is freely available on PDF, but, this book, which was written, nearly 50 years ago now, is absolutely essential to anybody who really wants to join the dots to understand what's occurring here. Because, back when Technocracy Inc. was written and when Between Two Ages was written, they didn't have the technology. Now they have the technology. Okay, there are horrendous side effects or effects, horrendous effects, which the establishment know about. And I think the clue is in this constant reference to the increase in the numbers of people suffering from dementia. So humanity is absolutely under bio-spiritual attack here. I mean, it's an attack on the physique, on the physical biology. It's an attack on the neurology, and it's an attack on humanity's capacity for contact with the wider spectrum. And I mean, this is not necessarily the forum to delve into that right now, but they are literally trying to completely shut down humanity and to remove any prospect of humanity effectively embracing any kind of spiritual development.
Well, I'm really hopeful, Ian, in relation to that, and the reason for that. Great Britain's great for a reason, right? We've got a great history in being great. They're not just words. We've always developed great scientists and great people.
Well, and right now, unfortunately, we've developed great bullshitters, particularly at the heart of government.
Well, no doubt, but I believe that at least there was a recent report. Toby Warren did an article in the Mail Online, and it was about smart meters. And in that report, ECHQ recently, they just turned around and said, this smart meter idea, which is theirs, by the way, and others, is a bad idea because it's an attack on the critical infrastructure. The head of military intelligence has turned around and said, this IoT thing, critical infrastructure, bad idea. And recently, the head of the Ministry of Defence, this new minister, has turned around and said, so I believe there's a stirring somewhere that they've realised that they're probably the biggest cock-up that's ever been undertaken by a government in relation to spying on its own people. What I think they've actually realised, everybody's going to die. They're going to have nobody to spy on them. Not only are they not going to have anybody to spy on, that robots and that IoT won't pay tax. That means they're not going to get any salaries, and they're not going to be able to have any resources to develop their particular products. And let's say, you can't wage a war if you haven't got an army. And the IoT systems are already hacked to pieces. So, I came up with a weapons system a while ago. I can stop all our weapons in a heartbeat, absolute heartbeat. I can make something. It costs 50 pence. I can put it into a shotgun cartridge, and believe it, I can pull all those little toys out of the sky. But it's quite simple. But anyway, let's move on to onto the 5G. Let's move over to the 5G story. Obviously, the next slide shows a real concern. Now, obviously, as we all know, EME have a lot of contracts in the IoT, in the smart city arena. They're a technology company. EME that's chopping down these trees. Trees do very, very badly with 5G. 5G, higher frequency signals, not good. And I've actually seen a report. It was carried out by Surrey.
Yeah, University of Surrey.
University of Surrey.
Yep.
And it's a Telefonica report. And what that shows, for 5G to be 100% successful, 100% of trees have to come down.
Yeah, but it's section 3.1 in the University of Surrey report. We'll put a link to it under this this video.
All have to come out. Now, the Victorians planted these trees for a reason. For the environment. They take out toxins out of the air, they put oxygen in the air, they filter out carbon dioxide. So this global warming, carbon dioxide, what's the point of chopping down all the trees in a cityscape? And I'm absolutely 100% sure the Amy contract, if I know they've said it's secret, nobody wants to really get a look at it, but the number of trees that demanded to be removed, these trees that are perfectly healthy, by the way, to be removed is most certainly linked to the 5G phased array neural network, because that would be a serious problem for somebody trying to 3D map your home. If you've got one of these trees outside of your living room window, it's a serious problem for them. So the trees are coming down. Now, is that Great Britain? Is this the country that we have been gifted by our forefathers to chop down all of the trees, to damage the environment to such a degree so that someone can put up a pole, a transmitter, emitting a Class A cancer-causing radiation into your home so that your local authority can gather the data, because this is a dystopian plan, to gather the data out of your fridge. So when you pick your pizza package up and you don't put it in the right bin, they can fine you. And when you use the packet and throw it in the bin, the next time you go in front of your smart TV or your smart computer or whatever, you get a flash up to buy your next pizza from one of the main pizza sales organisations. I mean, this is dystopian, and this is the story that councils are being told so that they are 100%. And what's absolutely more outrageous, this is an environmental and a humanitarian crime that's been committed in Sheffield, in the see British police officers manhandling old people, kicking doors in at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and bullying and abrading British citizens to facilitate a humanitarian crime. This is absolutely outrageous. The next image.
Well, let's just stay on that for a second, Mark, because in the intro, I mentioned the reaction that I got from people in Sheffield or associated with the Sheffield Tree Action Groups, and of course there were those who were very supportive and grateful that I'd flagged up this issue and linking the tree culling, the arboricide, to the 5G rollout. Then there were those who were, at least had the intellectual curiosity to ask for the evidence. And like you say, the University of Surrey document is absolutely irrefutable. And I mean, we're at the same stage with this as we were with fracking 5 years ago, when the number of academic papers was quite few. But, now it's well over 1,000. And, we're at the same situation with 5G. But that University of Surrey paper, which was a collaborative effort between academics, the industry and the government, is very clear that, the trees are a massive problem. And yet it seems, and this I'm re-quoting now, people at the heart of the Sheffield Tree Action Group. And, some of these people made this connection a while ago. And, what I've heard is multiple independent reports of other individuals within the Sheffield Tree Action Group who are actively discouraging anybody from making the link between the tree removal and the rollout of 5G. Not offering any evidence, because there isn't any, obviously, but denying even the evidence that is there, that the Sheffield tree destruction is related to 5G. Now, when we look at the numbers involved, the financial numbers involved, I mean, the tree removal project alone is reportedly valued at 2.2 billion for Amy. But when we look at the 5G rollout and the potential benefit to Telefonica, and we have, in fact, on the AMI website, there is this statement from David Lloyd, who's the Chief Information Officer of AMI, and he says, our decision to work with Telefonica UK as our strategic supplier across mobile, fixed voice and managed wireless area network services means we're able to consolidate suppliers and work with one partner to help transform communications to support our business. Blah, blah. Corporate speak for we're up each other's butt. And, consequently, the evidence is there. It is clearly there, but there is a massive financial incentive to discourage people from making this connection for as long as possible. Now, I just want to make an observation. My counsel is this, because we've seen something similar, obviously, in the anti-fracking community over the last few years. My counsel is this: whether or not you wish to go down that particular rabbit hole of 5G being the reason for the tree removal, do not dismiss those people that have done their research and those people that have done the links and have established those links. Because ultimately, if you are concerned about the tree removal, then focus on what you agree on and don't get bogged down and distracted by what you disagree on. And, those people who do see the relationship between 5G and the tree removal, your challenge is not to berate those who choose not to see it yet, because they will eventually. But focus on what you agree on, because now that the cat is very well and truly out the bag, what we can expect to see is very, very real effort by planted individuals within the Tree Action Group community to try to demonize, dismiss, and rubbish any suggestion about 5G. We'll just marginalize them because they're there to perform a role. The likelihood is they are either intellectual pygmies who refuse to actually look at the evidence or something a little bit more sinister. But as we've proven, when people focus on what they agree on and push to one side those issues that they disagree on, then the establishment's usual divide and control techniques don't work or are somewhat less effective. Because this is far too important to get bogged down in petty squabbling. And Sheffield looks like it is the token sacrifice here, because the tree removal is clearly going on elsewhere in the country. But the media focus is on Sheffield. It's like, no, don't worry what's going on in the Isle of Wight or Gloucester or Worcester or Torquay. No, don't worry about that. It's an irrelevance. Look at Sheffield. So while all eyes are on Sheffield, trees are being cut down in towns and cities right across the country in readiness for the 5G rollout. And what Mark is putting on the table here, and by the way, the same applies here as to fracking. Don't take our word for it. Do your own research. You will never, ever hear the government or the industry make the same observation, because they know fine well that when people do start taking a look, then many of them will join the dots and join the dots very quickly. So Mark's counsel here is extremely sound. And Mark is sowing these seeds, and fortunately, he's going to be coming along to AV9. He'll be there for much of the weekend, to have these discussions on a less formal basis, as well as obviously from the platform. So, Mark, you, I know from our earlier conversation, have also witnessed this same resistance to the evidence from within the Sheffield Tree Action Groups.
Yeah, well, we contacted Stag because I was absolutely 100% sure that the coming down of the trees was related to 5G. And I say that because I know that AMI selected Telenza for the Birmingham Streetlight contract in 2010. This was a 2.7 billion Birmingham Highways maintenance and management service with Telenza. Now, Telenza, or telecoms company, a major telecoms company across the world, and they are very, very into IoT, intelligent lighting systems, etc. So obviously there was a tie-up there, and there's other information out there. And we contacted Stag Group. We were basically blown off. Now, obviously, we're going to them with the correct information. Another guy who I know who contacted Stag put something on their Facebook page, their social media, and was immediately deleted. We then contacted Stag and said, well, you cannot shut down a conversation. Somebody has the right to mention the fact that these 5G, but in the meanwhile, obviously, I'm linked to a number of groups of people across the country very, very concerned about 5G. They have also reported that when they've mentioned in their locality that trees are coming down, and when they've mentioned anything at the Stag Group have deleted and have banned these people from making their view that 5G has something to do with it. And that tells us that the Stag Group has obviously been infiltrated by government agencies. I mean, we know they've got a history for this. They did it with a lot of environmentalists in the past, the first thing they do. But what I would suggest here is the heavy-handed police tactics go hand in hand with the same tactics where people are within these organisations. This is a tactic of the state. They do it. It's what we expect. It's not as it's something that they don't do. This is something they most certainly do. And we have brought this up with Stag. If the Stag Group or the people of Sheffield don't know who their enemy is, so what I'm saying is, if there's a battle to be had, you need to know what you're going up against. It's no point thinking that you're fighting a company that is going to clean your roads up, when in point of fact, this is 5G rollout. The Sheffield trees are coming down for 5G. No ifs, no buts. Anybody that tells me that that's because of some road, yes, they may have one or two. I mean, there was a documentary on the BBC where they specifically picked trees on a road where they were damaging the highway and they would have to come out. They would have been taken out years ago. And nobody, no right-minded person would argue with that. The contract now, they found out there are tens of thousands of these trees got to come out in Sheffield.
17,500 is the number.
Well, there you go. The smoking gun. So we now know it's not this, we've got to fix a few trees because they're digging up the roads. I mean, what a load of nonsense. People need to wake up and see what's going on here. This is 5G. It's central government dictate, but I hope, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. There's a number of intelligence agencies, I've got no doubt, are listening to this podcast. This 5G rollout is a risk to the country. It's a risk to our security. It's a risk to our way of life. It's a risk to our democracy. This country could be taken over tomorrow from a guy sitting in his bedroom. This weapon system, the rolled out in Gateshead, a phased array weapon, can be used to harm, attack our infrastructure. They could bring this country to its knees. They wouldn't even have to fire a shot. They wouldn't even have to launch a missile. Now, what government is going to allow its own country to be attacked, basically opening its back door wide open to attack? And we're now talking about wanting to have a fight with the Russians. I mean, this is just, it's madness to say the least. If we go to the next image, Ian, I want to show this image because obviously it's still about the trees. This is what trees do for, in going back to the humanitarian issue here. This is a humanitarian crime. Pulling down trees that do so much good for the environment. They're a habitat for wildlife. I know the 5G's already killed significant amounts of it. And I mean, obviously, if people want to have a look at some of my videos about the bird collapse, etc., I'm sure Ian will direct you to that. This is unbelievable. And the next slide, because we've covered trees quite a bit, this goes to the the nubs of the matter. This is unproven, untested technology. The toxicity levels, if let's say you have one of these bombs go off in the middle of a city, and I know that the mayor of London's got a penchant for electric vehicles and obviously electric transport. But as you'll see on the image on the right-hand side, that car went off like a bomb. That's toxic. They're heavy metal, toxic materials. Now, can you imagine one of these vehicles exploding on Oxford Street? Let's see if someone hacks into them. We already know that they're hackable. The image on the left-hand side shows how these vehicles can be hacked. So we'll get somebody hacks one of these bombs, runs it into a main part of the, one of our cityscape centre of London, stresses the battery, attacks the battery, because you can actually hack into these systems. You can stress the batteries and explodes it. All right. All of a sudden, we've got this massive hazard, this hazmat issue, hasn't been taken into consideration. Or the fire brigade or the police, have they warned people about these toxic chemicals that are spewing out into the cityscapes? You know, in the nubs of the story, these technologies are being rolled out without any buyer leave, any real understanding of the long-term implications. And it goes to, the heart of government. All of our institutions basically are rolling over for these technologies.
Well, let's have a look here. This is what you've given. The safety standards dispensed and ignored with willful institutional complicity while ministers are currently misinformed. And we're talking about Public Health England, DEC, DEFRA, MBU, Department of Education, Department of Health, Department of Industry, Department of Transport, Department of Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. They are, as you rightly say, they are either operating in willful ignorance or they are complicit in literally turning the country into, as the term you've used a number of times tonight, a dystopian, Orwellian nightmare. And if anything does go down, like you've just been talking about, in terms of, these autonomous vehicles or electric vehicles exploding in the heart of a city, who's going to get the blame? It's going to be Russia. Let's blame Russia. And, then of course, Gavin Williamson, when he's finished his paper round, can come and sit with Theresa May or whomever and press the red button and, get Europe and Russia into mutually assured destruction. I mean, if it wasn't so absurd, it would be highly amusing. But, we are talking about individuals in government that have demonstrated not only an inability to have any kind of relationship with truth, but they literally have a willful disregard for humanity. What that makes them, I'm not really too sure, but certainly they do not display any of the compassionate qualities that we associate with being human. And, in many respects, Mark, like fracking, this is a gift because, one of the things with the fracking agenda is it has actually shown a very, very significant chunk of the population that had never had cause to question the integrity of their elected leadership. And they are now realizing that they are effectively disillusioned and have realized that putting faith in the political leadership is completely wrong because they are not in any way interested in looking after the wider interests of the British people. So whereas fracking targeted large tranches across northern England and pockets in the south, 5G is going to affect everybody in this country. And with the rollout scheduled for 2020, it means that basically the people of this country, and of course many others, it's not just limited to the UK, but the people of this country have just 2 years to wake up and smell the microwaved environment that is about to be unleashed upon them.
Well, it's exactly, Ian, and the reason why we were approached by some guys, some interesting characters up here, extremely concerned about the issue of 5G, and obviously they suggested, and I'm acting as a sort of technological advisor from this Save Us Now. I implore everybody to look into it. The political system we have, the law of this land has been broken. A number of the institutions have fired FOIs off the gated council. I've spoken to MPs. We've got a half a dozen Labour MPs up here, all putting their heads down, all don't want to talk about this 5G. This 5G is an existential threat to absolutely everything we stand for, everything this country stood for, and everything everyone, the people who fought for peace, for freedom, and for democracy and the rule of law, all of their history will go down the toilet if we don't stop 5G. Make no mistake about it, it's as serious as that. I mean, all of these departments, how can any minister or any government manage their affairs when these organisations are willfully misinforming? I mean, PHE, their assumption, the head of dosimetry, I mean, I'm not going to repeat it, but the head of dosimetry, watch the video, make your own assumption. When did we ever pay scientists to misinform us, to misinform the public? DECC, I remember I was involved in carbon capture and storage. I've never come across the biggest fraud. I mean, these characters, I was actually at a conference at Leeds Armory about carbon capture and storage. I was giggling away at the back, and I was talking to a guy from Shell, and he went, "I wish you would stop laughing at these lot, because it's serious stuff." This, I said, you know what is? I said, this is just a total, complete waste of taxpayers' money. I've never heard anything as ridiculous in all my life. And now we've got tracking, we've got smart meters, probably the biggest £20 billion waste of money. Another fiasco where, for want of, where the necessity to spy on people has clouded the judgment of technologists, and they've allowed this to happen. And obviously, like I said before, ministers just do not know how bad this is going to get. DEFRA, the DEFRA's frustrating investigation, Natural England were extremely interested in the information I sent to them about the 25 milliwatt transmitter in its annihilation event stuck on the top of a lighting system and killing all the pollinators. It's a crime. It's an ecological, environmental crime. So I reported this to Natural England, etc. DEFRA jumped all over it. Got it stopped. Don't frustrate the investigation. A guy came back and he said, "I just don't know what you've said, but this is it because it's coming from higher up about 5G." The NBU gave us misinformation about bee collapse. They told us they had lots of research to show that bees aren't annihilated from microwave radiation and telecoms transmitters. We pushed them on that, sent them an FOI, because we've got lots of research that says that's not the case. They came back and have now admitted they don't have any evidence. When would you see a public body, which we're paying for, taxpayers' money, keeping these fools in jobs, right, where they're actually willfully misinforming the general public? Now, if we weren't the guys that we are and actually had the scientific background and the research to substantiate our position, we might just go away and believe that, like the hapless folk in Sheffield who believe that the trees are coming down because somebody wants to make the roads a little bit better. And here we have the Department of Education. We have actually sent enough information to the Department of Education about the risks of Wi-Fi, the risk to children in schools, totally ignored. Department of Industry misinforming people about the existential threat to the economy. 5G causes short-term memory loss. We're already seen productivity collapse, makes people ill, bad heads, everybody's off work, it's ill, sickness. The Department of Transport, allowing untested autonomous vehicles on the road using battlefield interrogation systems, radar, cancer-causing microwave radiation, LiDAR systems, where the laser, if I shone a class 1 laser at your eye, Ian, it would be classed as assault. They're actually fitted on the top of these cars. They're blasting laser light into people's eyes, travelling down the road. They're being reflected off the mirrors in other people's vehicles and directed at people's eyes. Part of the frequency, you actually physically can't see it. So it even makes it worse because you can't get out of the way because you don't know what's happening. You just end up going home. All of a sudden, you've got sore eyes. You may be at the doctors. And even though these are classed as eye safe, they most certainly aren't.
Mark, we're out of time. Can you just turn your volume down? I'm getting an echo. Yeah, we're out of time. But I hope that tonight, and I know that you're getting your word out on various social platforms right now, and I hope that the people of Sheffield will invite you to come and present your evidence in person. And anybody watching this in Sheffield or any other town or city or community around the country where there is systematic tree felling, then you can guarantee that it is related to the rollout of 5G. The evidence is there. It's there for all to see. The belief system of those who believe themselves to be the rightful rulers of this planetary fiefdom believe that they have to tell us what it is that they are going to do, and then it is up to humanity to decide whether or not to embrace that and suffer the consequences, or to step up to the plate, do their research and resist it. The choice ultimately is down to each and every one of us. And fracking perhaps was the kindergarten. Fracking was perhaps the opportunity to demonstrate the capability, the capacity and the power of community activism. But 5G is a much, much bigger challenge. Mark, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm looking forward to having you join us at AV9, and I've got your picture up on the AV9 listing here. It looks like the Angel of the North is giving you a slap round the back of the head there, and with some of your helmets there with their heads-up display. AV9 is going to be an opportunity to explore a lot of these issues with Mark himself in person and, of course, informally, which is the primary benefit of the Alternative View conferences, bringing like-minded people together, people who come from right across the social, the political, the philosophical, the religious spectrum, but whom are all united in their observation that something isn't right. And there is a determination to find a solution to get humanity back on a cooperative rather than a competitive track. So thanks again for joining me. And again, apologies for those who are addicted perhaps to the 8:30 live streams in the morning. But I will be back tomorrow at 8:30. And Mark, I will see you, of course, at AV9 in just 4 weeks from now. Thanks again for joining us. Good night.